I'm Ram Krishnan, the success coach. Why I call myself as a success coach? In the year 1984, I started my career as a part-time typist. I moved
Audible.
up in the corporate ladder, worked as the vice president for the third largest IT services company in India. In my global corporate experience of 34 years, I worked in 8 different multinational organizations and in Indian big organization. In the last 5 years, as a consultant and the success coach, I help many leaders and business owners to realize their dream. Putting together all my experience, I've come up with this 3 step success framework, along with 12 different processes one need to go through to make success as a habit. Success comes for those people taking that action in the right direction. Our entire program is focused on how we can help you to come out of your comfort zone and unleash your potential to realize your dream. I'm Ram Krishnan, the success coach. Why I call myself as a success coach? In the year 1984, I started my career as a part-time typist. I moved up in the corporate ladder, worked as the vice president for the third largest IT services company in India. In my global corporate experience of 34 years, I worked in 8 different multinational organizations and in Indian big organization. In the last 5 years, as a consultant and the success coach, I help many leaders and business owners to realize their dream. Putting together all my experience, I've come up with this 3 step success framework, along with 12 different processes one need to go through to make success as a habit. Success comes for those people taking that action in the right direction. Our entire program is focused on how we can help you to come out of your comfort zone and unleash your potential to realize your dream. I'm Ram Krishnan, the success coach. Why I call myself as a success coach? In the year 1984, I started my career as a part-time typist. I moved up in the corporate ladder, worked as the vice president for the third largest IT services company in India. In my global corporate experience of 34 years, I worked in 8 different multinational organizations and in Indian big organization. In the last 5 years, as a consultant and the success coach, I help many leaders and business owners to realize their dream. Putting together all my experience, I've come up with this 3 step success framework, along with 12 different processes one need to go through to make success as a habit. Success comes for those people taking that action in the right direction. Our entire program is focused on how we can help you to come out of your comfort zone and unleash your potential to realize your dream. We will start in a couple of minutes. Let's give time for people to join in. It's a Sunday morning. We'll just provide 5 minutes of grace time. At 10:05, we will start. It's 10:01, and we will start at 10:05. You can hear us now? It's audible?
Yes.
Yes. We will just start in 2 minutes now, this session. Today I was thinking there are many people Sunday, give them the grace of 5 minutes, and we will start exactly at 10:05. There is something common between all of us. We want to succeed in all our endeavors. Is that right? So even though we wanted to start at 10, 5 minutes later, we are starting this session today, the Sunday, 14th of May, 2023. Happy morning to each and one of you for joining this online seminar today. This shows your commitment to the lifelong learning. I just want you to type on the chat box, say where are you joining from, which city you are joining this session from. Good, thank you. Shweta from Bangalore. Yes, Bangalore. Yes, Himachal Pradesh. Bangalore. Thank you. As we see, there are more people would join in because it is Sunday and all of them may be getting up a little later. Hyderabad, that's great. So first, let us thank Zoom for providing this technology and today's world. Sometimes what is felt it was not possible, we can bring the people across the globe and one platform, and sitting in our drawing room, we can discuss and decide many things. In the next 2 hours, let's explore on the three-step success framework. In the next 2 hours, we'll discuss on this three-step success framework. Are you all ready? You can say, use the chart and say ready. We will start. Okay, I just wanted all of you to take your mobile phone or the laptop, wherein you can just type the www.menti.com. I'm just bringing in here also. You can type menti.com. Then there is a code which is there, 3423 8012. 3423 www.menti.com. To type it, the code is also displayed here. There, you can do that as well. 3423 8012. I wanted you to provide your answer. I want you to provide your response. What is success according to you? As you type, the results will get populated here. I just wanted you to take your mobile phone or the laptop, type www.menti.com, then this code 3423 8012. Yes, I'm also typing it here. You can see on the screen also there 3423 8012. Sorry, is it 12 or it's something different? Let me just see. Sorry, it's 18. Sorry, 3423 8018 is what you need to type. 3423 8018. Yeah. Yes, yes. I just wanted to type what is that success according to you. 3423 8018 is the code. www.menti.com. You can type. I see somebody said hello, hi, how. Use it and type whatever it is coming to your mind as what is success according to you. Yes. Feeling accomplished with what you do. Great. What else? Feel free to use. Yes, I see. With what you do, achievement, accomplished, feeling accomplished, happiness. Yes, great. Thank you for participating and providing your inputs on this. Now, before we look into what is the success as the definition of it, what it is, I just want to share some of the myths we all have about the success. It is not for everyone. This is the myth. Anybody can succeed things. Normally people say that, yes, this is not for me. This is for somebody else. That is the first myth. I'm not leaving the complete exhaustive list, some indicative list I'm giving it. Only extroverts can succeed. This is another thing we all have. If you are an extrovert, you can go and talk, sell, then only you can succeed. And third one is success is one time you achieve a success, people think that that is for ever. I have achieved, I have done something which is accomplished. This is for ever. That is the myth. It is not the success. Then, what is success? Let's look at this. It's like an iceberg. People will see the result. when you are looking at it, all of them, what people can see you achieving or what people can see you doing is the tip of that iceberg. What goes behind that, achieving that result, you and you only will know. Each one of the individual only will know what is the kind of an effort you are putting. It is the hard work, persistent, or you are trying to identify your niche and doing those SWOT analysis and mindset and having that discipline of governance and how you are done doing the things, change management, priority, various other things. There are many activities. I have given again some of the indicative things what people will do. Take an example of somebody running and winning a gold medal in the 100-meter race. Is it that he just runs only the 100-meter? Behind that, he has got so many things, right? He has got a coach to help him where he is doing mistake, what he is doing, and he looks at not only his performance, others' performances, and he would have definitely run 10,000s of miles before achieving that feat of I have won this gold medal, I have done this. So that is what goes behind. What people always see is that tip of the iceberg. What goes behind is what matters for us to get in there and get the things. So, according to me, I feel success is attempting to move forward. One of the things is you need to take that step in a right direction, move forward, which is an important thing. Here, I remember a story from my earlier professional career. In 1995, I joined this IT company as the first administration and facilities manager hired in that company. During that time, I was observing no one wants to do any job, it gets dumped into us. Whether we like it or we don't like it, we have to take it and do that activity. Most of the people in the department feel, not only the department people, outside the department also, everybody used to say, you guys are doing a thankless job. That is the way they used to say. Then I thought, what is it happening here? How do I bring that change in that? I took that step forward of saying that I'm going to put the processes in place. I'm going to have the service level agreement. I'm going to have in scope, out of the scope for this function. That is the first step. I need to go through like what you are seeing. At the end of it, the document came after 6-7 months of a time. But before that, what you saw below the iceberg, I have to go through so many rejection, objection, people accepting, not accepting, finding out what is that exactly I need to work on it and do that. This was the right step forward. That is what I took it. That is one of the reason I also get recognized by many of my peers and forums and on that saying that taking that step. Second, staying true to core belief and values. This is something very important. I remember one of my mentor, Amresh Acharya, saying, no, the values are something, even your life is a threat, you never compromise on it. That is one. Again, I wanted to give an example how that value has helped me in the organization. It's again early part of my career when I was working for the organization, the leaders, including my boss, felt deviation to one of the policy, a minor deviation, say that it is minor, it's acceptable, let's go ahead and do that. They were doing it. Once I observed, I brought that into attention of one level of my manager. Told him saying that this is what is happening, this is the policy. Either we change the policy or we say the people saying that this is the policy, we will not be able to work on it. I don't know what other leaders felt about it, but my boss, immediate boss, he felt very happy about it. Even today, I am in touch with him, and he is in my one of the leaders' wall also here. And he hired me in the next two successive organizations where he went because he liked me standing up front, the values with which I was standing for. That is what is important. That is a success. Third, obtaining happiness from achieving your goals. Going back to my first example, yes, we took certain amount of a time for the first time to put that processes and system, SLAs and in scope and out scope. When all is done, there's some amount of happiness came in. The happiness came in from my then CEO of that organization, software company organization. He took that process document when he was going to each and every project meeting. He used to tell, see, the support function administration has come up with this kind of a process document. And I appreciate them. I felt not preparing that entire thing, acknowledging my super boss, not only he stopped with that, he took further step, telling the people, these guys have done. Then we started getting the acceptance from the people saying that, yes, this is the function. And I have the credit of changing the thankless job to a thankful job in the organization. People feel pride about working for the company, working for the team. That is all about. Now, let me just give, all of you would be interested in knowing who is this Ram Krishnan and what he is doing it, why he has to talk about the three-step success framework. So I'm part of this leadership card organization as a success coach and mentor. I bring in 34 plus years of global corporate experience. I worked in 8 different Indian and multinational organizations. Since 2018, full-time, I'm into consulting and as a success coach. I've been practicing on that. I'm a TEDx speaker and 2 times the author. My first book is the Focus 5, a practical guide for career growth. Second book, Local to Global, a 3-step framework for transformation. I focus on the business transformation, personal transformation, SWOT analysis, priority management, networking, customer service. Some of my certification, I got the credential from the PMI, also on the Organizational Transformation Foundation, got trained as part of Franklin Covey, and I also got trained by the Upper Services by Ron Kaufman and William Ury on the effective negotiations. These are some of the my credential. More than that, why I need to talk about the success? That's what the question will come to most of you. Some of you might have seen my video. For some who are not seen my videos earlier, for the benefit of that, I'm just repeating it. I started my career in 1984 when I came to Bangalore as a part-time typist in an organization. From there, I moved up in the corporate ladder, worked for a successful career for 34 years. At peak of my career, I was a vice president for the 3rd largest IT services company in India. As I said, I worked in 8 different Indian and multinational organizations. With that, I had seen the framework, whatever today I'm going to show, I didn't have such kind of a clear framework which I can look at it and do that. I thought, looking at it, what is that has helped me to move from the place of as a part-time typist to the reaching at the corporate level, holding 25 years as a leadership position. As a synthesis of that, I had put this 3-step framework which has helped me. I realized it. If you ask me whether I am master of all the 3 steps, each of the part of it, what I am doing it, I'm still learning and just trying to fine tune that and become better and better each and every day. In this journey, I wanted to say that it's not I am alone. Along with me, I have my three business partners as well. With your permission, I will say quickly introduce them, and as an organization leadership card, we trained over 2,000 individuals in the last 2 years, and we bring in expertise in the communication, finance, services, real estate, facilities management, operations, sales, GSI, and GSI alliances. And we bring in cumulative of 100 plus years of an experience. We worked in diverse field of functions. Indian and global work experience is what we bring into the table. Kirandeep Sandhu is the academic and communication leadership. She specializes on that. She's a John Maxwell certified trainer and also in Malaysia. She's based in Malaysia as a HRDF trainer. She says your voice matters to be heard. And she focuses on mindset, personality assessment, then on the effective communication, personal branding, coaching, and TEDx coaching. And Ashish Datta, he brings in the operational and financial leadership. He's a chartered accountant, certified trainer of IITT. He's a COO, a CFO of an organization, a leadership coach, and a self-leadership architect. He says, learn to lead yourself first, the rest is easy. He focuses on self-leadership, team dynamics, relationship management, conflict management. I have already introduced about me. I'm not going to talk about the third. One is Devesh Mohan. He brings in the sales and alliance leadership. He brings an experience in the area of sales, business development, leadership, 2+ decades of leadership experience. And he is also social entrepreneur along with Kirandeep Sandhu. They run an organization, social organization to help people to get into the Kendriya Vidya kind of Vidya and getting admission to the 6th standard so that the rest of the thing they become a free education if they get it. That is what they do that. And he brings an experience in the area of leadership coach, personal transformation, goal setting, sales and alliances, part of it. And we focus on, we call ourselves as we are the problem solver. We help people in the struggling for clarity of vision and purpose, overworking and burnt out, stuck with career growth and scaling business. That is what we are going to discuss today as part of the 3-step success framework. Then struggling to implement strategies and interpersonal conflict. These are the areas we focus on. There are many, but we focus on this area, some of the things to point it out to you. So now all of you are here, you are, as the tradition goes, if you see, we all from the tradition, Indian tradition of our culture, we respect guests and participants, investing time in our events and functions and honor them with the return gift. That is what we are going to do. Our return gift is this, and those who are staying till end of this session, you are going to get these bonuses. Recording of this webinar for 7 days you will have. Leadership card, WhatsApp community, we send an invite. If you are interested, you can become part of that. And Udemy Code, well, my focus 5, a practical guide for career growth. I have the video commentary as well as the e-copy of the book, which is available. That link I will send it to you so that you can go through and download the e-copy of the book as well. And 30 minutes of coaching session, which I'll talk about it later, how you can register and do that part of it. Right? So this is a quick thing about all of us. Before we move on discussing, I just wanted you to look at this quick 3 minutes of the video, which talks about some of the testimonials from our previous program participants.
We have brainstormed, we have had a good laugh.
Practical exposure rather than the book knowledge what we have, it was a practical experience which will definitely we'll try to inbuild it and see what best can come out of us.
Very insightful, 2 days, 2 different things to be learned, and I love the punchline CRM today, that skills can be evolved over a period of time, but that attitude cannot come. So I think this workshop actually helped us to develop that and think that we can be a leader.
It was a very good session, and honestly, if I tell you, like, I was not like this, something called six hats was there, I mean, existed. Probably now it was good.
To learn something which maybe I have not yet experienced in my workspace or something. So I'll be prepared for it, and this will give me more knowledge on how to work with a team and collaborate and share things and ideas.
And all the six hats were good, but I think we will be juggling around all the six hats and come to a solution. But at least we will learn the juggling. Thanks for the process, and I love it. Thank you.
What I kind of learned mainly today was, a very important thing is risk management. By understanding the risk management, by risk factor, we can already have 4 plans in line. So, one doesn't work, we definitely lay back on to the other. So that was something which was very important that I learned.
So the session was really fun-filled. It was having a lot of interactions amongst the team members. It had covered all the points what we had discussed. So you've covered the entire course. You have delivered it beautifully, and there was a lot of interaction, which was really a must. There was not at all any lecture or something. No, it was a good interactive session, and we really loved it. Thank you very much.
Of things from this training. First of all, being a new joinee, I hardly knew anyone here, but now I know almost everyone. Awesome. So yes, I am being here. Thank you so much, and thank you, Leena, for conducting this training. It was very helpful for me, and I actually came to know a lot about my personality. Okay. So yeah, it is a
use a strategy. Where should I use the facts? Then from a personality background, it was really helpful knowing ourselves which part of thing is more influential for us, and what is our drawbacks, and what is the how to interact with other people.
Different scenario for the communication. As I come to here, I understand what is the exact communication, how we have to communicate with the people, so that
you made a different kind of study material to us with your experience. So thanks to that.
I'm sure by now we all understood success is required, and it provides confidence, security, a sense of well-being, the ability to contribute at a greater level, hope and leadership. One of the reasons I put this video here before this also, saying that yes, we have done in the last 2+ years some amount of movement we have brought. That is the way we need to be doing it in the organization as individual. Also, you have to tell the people. Here, I would like to give again relating to the professional part of it. When I was in the organization where I was managing more than 1 lakh of people employed in the different organizations as an All India head of the administration and facilities, we used to create a quarterly newsletter and circulate it to everyone so that people know what as a department you have done and what is that you are planning to do as the day coming forward. So that is what it really helps. So you need to keep doing that. Success is required. It provides definitely the confidence for you to take the next step, a sense of well-being, ability to contribute at a greater level. So another thing like I was talking about in the thing, they are social entrepreneurs. We all started with that social entrepreneurship with the 5 people helping them. And today it has 200 plus students. That all can happen only you are continuously start working on it, start looking at what is that next milestone you wanted to start moving on. Now, the question comes in as how? I am here and I wanted to go there. How will I go there? This is where the question comes. All of the time we look at, yes, I am here, I wanted to reach there. How will I go there? This is the biggest challenge always people face in their life. I also face that kind of a challenge in my life. I was very proudly saying today my first book, Focus 5, a practical guide for career growth. I'm giving a copy of that to you and all. You remember, I just made this commitment when I was leaving an organization in the year, I think it was 2001. When I was leaving the organization, going to Hyderabad, I told in the farewell party, all of them, I'm going to write a book. And almost for 12 to 13 years, I just procrastinated. I didn't take any action on that. The moment I decided I wanted to work on it, say, from here I need to have this book published in the next defined period of time. After that, I said we had one of the Facilities Management Association. I wrote to those office bearers and told them to declare Monday as a knowledge sharing day. And I'm going to write every Monday one article for them. I consecutively did for 52 weeks. Article I have written and put it to them. At the end of the year, I had 52 chapters ready for me to publish the book. And I did this book with 35 chapters only, which has come out. So that is where you need to plan how you are going to take that step, one step at a time. What is that you are going to do? What is that step? That is what we will learn today in the 3-step success framework. Next thing comes in as people all say that we are in the VUCA world, that is volatility. And I have, how do you make that VUCA into another VUCA? That is what I'm going to talk about. How you can make volatility into vision. This 3-step framework will definitely help you to do that. Uncertainty, how you can take that uncertainty to an understanding, rather talking about uncertainty. Then complexity to the clarity. How you thinking of, I mean, a complex situation, how you can get that clarity. Then ambiguity to agility. See here, in my personal example, if you look at, I have seen in my career so many mergers and acquisition of the company. I have not even lost even once because of the merger and acquisition is happening. I lost my job because of that. That is one. Second is, you see, we all started this leadership card. I'm just bringing an example, our own example. It is not promoting of leadership card. I'm just telling you that example itself. We look at, we all got together during the period of pandemic. We not even met each one of us except on the electronically. We had seen the people on the Zoom calls and other things, and we had not seen. Even Zoom call came in later. We had seen the people only on the, there's a common platform. We all used to post our videos to improve our public speaking skills. That is where we caught the attention of each one of us. Then we said that why we 4 of us can discuss. We created a vision for ourselves, saying that why don't we look at, take a vision, work on a vision of helping the leaders and entrepreneurs in the age group of 30 to 45 years to come out of their comfort zone and unleash their potential and realize their dream. That is what we looked at, and we said that we'll put a number of, let's work on like 1 million people we are going to touch their lives and do that. That is where the vision started. Then understanding is 4 people not met each other anytime in person, we don't know. We had spent hours and hours together discussing with us, saying that understanding each other what is it that we can bring onto the table and how we can work together. Then the clarity is most important, where you are getting into this business is clearly a red ocean business. There is many people out there. How you are bringing that uniqueness to the people. And you might have seen why I put all some of these testimonial to you is we don't talk too much of theory. Theory is available to you everywhere. You can from chart PPT to chart GPT to Google to anywhere you can go and look at. We understand your problem and we start working on it. That is where we brought in that clarity, saying that yes, this is what we are going to do that. Then when it comes to the agility part of it, can I just stop saying that I only do training? And we had that flexibility. We said that it's not only training, it's coaching, mentoring. There are some places the businesses want in a different level of intervention. We said that within our ability of handling that, what is that boundary with which we can work? And again, all of us, I said, I spent my personally close to about 10 lakhs of rupees in further educating myself and moving up. Similarly, each one of our partners had spent that money, and we said that we wanted to learn and unlearn things. That is most important. You can't say, this is what I know. This is clearly going to help. I know that I have the degree or I have a certificate. That's the end of it. I need not to know anything. That's what it happens. So some of the people think like that. There are other people, they say that they wanted to learn from others' experiences. We said we are today in various forums, various things. We keep learning. As I am talking to you, one of my partners is in Singapore attending the speakers seminar there. And the next following week, I would be attending one of the Toastmaster International Coronation and Program, wherein we're interacting and meeting the people, learning and learning the thing. That is where you need to, there is no point in you crying about saying that it's a volatile situation, things are not good, it's a VUCA world, and a lot of uncertainty, complexity is there, and so much of ambiguity happen, not happen. And you need to create that vision, understanding, clarity, and agility. Then you are able to move forward in the right direction. Okay. So now let's look at coming to the success principle. See, I'm not going to teach you any of those success principles that if you look at, there are tons and tons of books which is available in the market, whether from the your literature, the Ramayana, Mahabharata to various other literature, you will find there's so much of a thing which is talking about the success principle. And what in all this, what is that common they are talking about in the success principle, which is most important? That is what we are going to talk about. That is the action in the right direction. You see, we all want to go from a point A to point B today. Immediately what we do, we'll take the Google and put it. First, what we will look at, we will see that whether there is a traffic congestion is there, if there are alternate route is there, what time I'm supposed to be reaching there, and what time I have the meeting, whom I am meeting. And in case there is a traffic congestion is there, what are all the alternatives? There are many things we will put together and think through that, right? So that way, either it is your career or the business, and you need to take that action in the right direction. That is where our framework, this 3-step success framework, is going to really help you. Let me explain each one of them in detail to you. Now, the HE is the health check. It's important, and we do the health check. And you know, there are a lot of, like if you take a personal health part of it, there are many people we feel they are so ill and healthy. At the end of it, you find that they are not there tomorrow. Reason being is they don't do the proper health check part of it. That is where it all happens. First, one need to know where you are. You want to go from here to there. First step is, where are you? And you need to clearly know where you are. That is where the steps on the health check helps you. Then, number 2 is the agile implementation. After that, you need to identify all that gaps and acquire the required knowledge and get out of the comfort zone, which is most important. Many of them feel comfort with the thing what we are doing. Some of them here also may feel, I am successful in whatever I am doing it. And today, nothing is permanent in the world. Even that, and you need to be prepared how you face those things. That is where your continuous learning and unlearning becomes an important thing, and you start doing it. After your health check, you start working on that. Third is the real-time transformation. Real-time transformation is something learning in motion. Implement things and do course correction and move forward. There's nothing like rigid. This is the way it should work. It's not going to be. As you are going there, you will start looking at learning in motion. You will start in the process, whatever you learn, and start working on it and start moving up and correcting that. What we do in the health check is it starts with the personality assessment. First is you need to know there are various tools which is available. You can go out and doing that personality assessment. And how are you interpreting that? What is that action you would take? First is knowing what are your different personality traits. Then what is something which is good, positive, supporting you? What is something which is not in favor of you? Then how you can start looking at it and start working on that. That is what happens. Not only that, as an organization, you interact people with multiple personality. And you need to know how you communicate, how you talk to the people, how you have that interaction with the people. Knowing this quality trait for yourself, as well as learning how you work with the others, is the thing which we will talk about in that. Then, next is the niche identification. It's a most important thing. And we all, when I came out of the corporate, I felt I have been doing 74 different activities in the corporate, feeling that all the 74 activities can become my niche. It's difficult. I will not also be able to manage that 74 activities doing that as my niche. That is the confusion will be there. And we need to clearly look at what is that your niche. This is the small specialized section of the population that you can do business. When business, you are in the career, what happens is, where is that in organization you can contribute to? Look at it, how you can help the organization in the contribution. What is that unique skills you have that will help the organization? That is, they have one problem, your skills can help to solve the problem. It's not only that, then you need to segment them, target them, and position them clearly. Either it is in the career or in the business, you have to do that if you want it to be successful. Then the SWOT analysis. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat. Strength and weaknesses are something internal to you. You might not, sometimes you may not spend that right kind of a time to look at, understand it, what it is. Opportunities are threats. Opportunities and threats are external factor, how you work on it. And many of them may know that organizations only will do the SWOT analysis. It is not right. Individual, everyone need to do their own SWOT analysis for each of the goal, each of the new initiative you are taking it. If you want it to be successful, you need to know the technique of how you will do the SWOT analysis and work on that. Then the fourth one is the mindset. It all depends on what you think. and how you look at the things. I remember one of the things, if you see, some of you definitely would have gone through the Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where he says, what you see is what you start doing it. What you start doing it is what you ultimately get. With your mind, how you see the things, you need to be tuning your mind and start working on it and do that. And tell your mind to talk that language so that way you are able to work on it. And here I wanted, if anyone want to volunteer, I would like to take one of this exercise, how you can quickly change the mindset. You have some limiting belief. What is that one limiting belief you have? If anyone wants to volunteer, do let me know. I will do that exercise with you, how you can overcome with your mindset, putting that right kind of a mindset. Anyone would like to volunteer to take some of the limiting belief? They can work how we can, in a snap of second, change our mindset. If you are not interested, what I can do is I'll give you the techniques of how you can do that. You try this on your own when you are having time. So we all come with certain amount of limiting beliefs will be there. Identify what is that limiting belief. Let me take an example of limiting belief. It may be common to many of them say that I can't lose weight, right? I can't reduce my weight. It is the big problem. This is some of the limiting belief. Then take 3 statements. What is that which you can do it? This you are saying can't. You have to make I can lose weight. You have to make I can lose weight. That is the statement. And what is that 3 things which you can do very easily? It's not a problem at all. I can walk. This is what I had put in. I can walk. I can cook. I'm a cook. I can cook anytime. That is easy. I can jump. People ask me to jump. I can jump. So that's where I can walk, I can cook, I can jump, I can lose weight. I can walk, I can cook, I can jump, I can lose weight. You keep telling that again and again, you start feeling. Feel that. How are you feeling after that? That can't become can. How do you make? That is where your mindset plays a role. It's all the subconscious mind is something which doesn't know what is that you are feeding in. It accepts everything as real, everything is correct. That is what it happens. So you need to do that. And I'm sure you got it. Take the 3 things I given you for I can lose weight. Similarly, you can take it used to be rhyming it like that. I can lose weight. Similarly, I said that I can walk, I can cook, I can jump. What is that? You can easily do it. Do that and put that and repeat and experience yourself. And send me your thoughts after that if you found it is useful. The next one is agile implementation. Goal setting is very important. You need to know you want to go from here to there. There you are going. What is that you wanted to do that? Without a goal, it will be like a radarless ship. You leave without a direction in the ship in the sea. What will happen? It might sink, but it might reach some shore, but it might not. It will be sailing all the way through. Hard work will be happening. But if the goal is not there, you are not directing all your efforts to the right direction. What is that you wanted to work on, you wanted to do? Then, priority management. Once the goal is come, priority. Where are you spending your time on? Are you spending time on what is important to you? Or you are spending time what is something very urgent kind of a thing, always in the crisis mode. Once you have the goal, and you will be able to prioritize the things very clearly. And you need to have priority also by when, what date you are going to do. If someone is going to deliver on your behalf, you need to have who's going to do. Clearly having that priority set. In the priority not only come, your professional, personal friend also come. Your relationship, what is that you want to do for family, friends, neighbors? What is that you would like to take and do that? What is that personally you wanted to achieve, wanted to do that? And some of you are seeing, I'll just turn a little bit, you see, this is my vision board, which I have kind of a thing as a priority, so that you can start working on it. Then decision making. After that, if you have a great mindset, your decision making becomes clear. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for you. And mind is saying something and you wanted to decide, you are not able to take the right kind of decisions and right kind of things to do that. So, work on decision making in organization. What happens in decision making? When you take a decision, you have to stand by the decision. If the right thing happens or something goes wrong, whatever it happens, and you have to be responsible for that, and you need to have the kind of a clear stand with your decisions. What is that you have taken? Here, again, I can give you one example from my corporate world where I work. There was a decision made when I was working in this multinational organization. Normally in multinational organization, the company from the global leadership is dictates what is to be done, and you can't question and do that. In that part of it, I requested them a couple of days time. Let me look at your proposal, what you are asking me to do as part of this real estate consolidation post this merger. Then I looked at the proposal. I went ahead with another alternative proposal to them, saying that how that proposal is easier for them to achieve the ultimate $10 million saving. What is that they are looking at? So it requires a lot of analysis you need to have, and you need to work with multiple different organizations within the organization, different departments, then get into that decision. Moment they had given me the okay, after looking at saying that, yes, this looks practically possible. Can you take that decision without the background data? And you need to have that information, right? If you are good at collecting all the information, knowing about it, then doing that becomes easier, making that decision. So that is where the agile implementation part of it helps you. Effective negotiation. You look at from the birth to the last breath or morning getting up, going to the bed, we keep negotiating with people for one thing or the other. And we have been negotiating on this every time. The negotiation is part of it, and you need to negotiate. If you want, someone has to do the job on your behalf in the organization, you have to negotiate. If someone has to supply some material to you as a particular day, you need to negotiate with him and have the terms very clear so that things happens well on time. That is where this agile implementation part of it. First, you do the health check, you know about yourself or your organization, where you stand as on day. That personality assessment, niche identification, SWOT, and the mindset. That is part of it. It helps you to be ready. Start working on setting the right kind of a goal, setting the right kind of a priority, and helps you to take the decision. And also related people do that complete negotiation. What is it required? When that is done, the third step which comes in is the real-time transformation. The key there is the governance. It may be the program management of what you are doing it, or it may be you are doing the pilot before you are doing that entire activity in a larger scale, or someone needs a hand holding with you so that things can happen better and faster. And effective communication. In this, if you see, after all this thing you are done and you wanted to do a certain thing, how effectively you communicate the things becomes an important thing. Again, I go back to my career and bring an example from there. I worked in this multinational organization, that was my last company, wherein they were telling every year they were budgeting for certain capital expenditure to be done. And they were putting up a proposal for the global team, corporate team. It gets rejected all the time. When I came in, every people told me, this guy joined newly, let us give him this task. In 5 years, we are trying and we are not getting the things done. I looked at all the things. Then I wrote a clear mail, which is having complete details about what is the current assess situation. What is the current situation? If we don't take action, what will happen? If take action, what is the benefit? And why we need to essentially spend this money and do this investment now. Once I had with all complete details about data-driven communication, supporting details, and pros and cons, all the things which is not more than 1 page of an email. When I put in, to my surprise, in the next email, which got output. This is what an effective communication is all about. And you need to have that when you wanted to bring in that change. You wanted to bring in that transformation in your organization. You wanted to work on your success principle. What is next? What is that you would like to do? That becomes important. And also, in corporate, I had seen when I asked my people to write their self-appraisals, many of the time I had seen whatever they had written last year just would have been copied this year. Is that going to help? It will not help. If you are doing the same thing year after year, doing the same job for so many years, that's all will happen. And how do you bring in, you write, there are people I found they were struggling to write, what is that they have done? They are not able to communicate that. That becomes a very important thing. When you confidently write, your manager is going to review that way, saying that, yeah, this person is saying so much of the thing done, what is that he has done? I also recall here, I worked with one of the CEO, he used to tell me, as the department head, we all may assume that whatever our department people are doing is our contribution. Definitely, you as a leader responsible partly for that. As a leader, also you need to have what is that your contribution for the organization during that year. What is that you bring in? Which becomes an important thing and you need to give. That is where this effective communication part of it comes in handy and it helps. Finally, the next one is the change management. Change always starts with denial. People don't want to change. Anything and everything you do it. Change is something, denial comes, resistance comes. Then you need to start moving on slowly into a kind of a thing. No? First is exploration kind of a thing. Finally, people start committing. Again, I can give an example from you how the change management is essential and we need to know the nitty-gritties of it. So when I joined this third largest IT services company, which had 3 different divisions. One is the IT, another is BPO, third one is the the infrastructure services, kind of IT products and services. In many of the locations across the India, they were operating from the same premises. but they were operating the admin and facilities process differently. My task initially was to bring in and say that how I will integrate all of them, come work under one roof so that we can optimize cost, we can optimize the things what we are doing. So it all started with initially, when I go to IT, because I was from the IT, people were accepting it. Whether BPO or in the IT products and services, they were saying we are already doing it, we are already, what is the problem? Always it started with the resistance. No one wants to change. Denial mode, the resistance comes in. Then we had the meeting started with the leadership team kind of a meeting, making them understand why this is important, how this is going to help at the end of the bottom line of the organization. Once people have started understanding, they become an advocate of this change, how you can make those people to become advocate of your change is what the key thing we all should start working on it. That is what it gets covered as part of the thing. Finally, it is the vision. How do you create that vision board? As I said, the real-time transformation is something which you need to start working on it. Yeah. So real-time transformation is something is learning in motion. It is not that it's all in one time you are going to do. The effective communication, look at one communication you are sending based on what response comes in, how you can start working, tweaking and making that change management. You have to keep your ears and eyes open and looking at putting a vision board and saying this is what I wanted to achieve. How you take action on each of the item what you are having it, how you can start working on that. That is what is going to matter a lot in that. This is the HEART, H-E-A-R-T, success framework, 3-step success framework is what I wanted to discuss with all of you. This starts with the health check. How do you do? This you can take. And I'm happy if you can take this and start working on it and you can do that. It's perfectly fine with me. You can start working on it and start doing that. So before I move on, giving how we can help you in this direction, which is going to be obviously my kind of a sales pitch on how I can help you or your team on that. I wanted you to look at some of the case studies, some of the testimonials from our people, how they felt about it. So this is one case where we had this lady from Veena, from Manipur, in the hospitality business. He came in during the pandemic. She was super confused, directionless. He said that this business is not going to work and I have to shut down. My family is not supportive of it, thinks that this is the worst thing we need to have. So we are going to close that hotel business and move ahead. And that's what came in. Then we onboarded her in 2021 and she went through the program, various program which I talked about. She went through those programs, then started realizing, understanding their health check is done, agile implementation, real-time transformation of what is that she need to do. She created all that vision board. Today, I'm happy that she opened 3 new businesses. Not only that, running her own business, which is grown manifold in that business. Apart from that, she has opened 3 more businesses as well. So that is what this has helped her to do that. And I just wanted, this is the live case study. She is there, and if you wanted, Ashlesh Hotel is what the hotel in Manipur, and you can do that thing, and any one of you want to go there and look at it, and she will tell you also what exactly I have told you here. Next is I have a few quick 1 minute of a video.
I got an opportunity to attend a workshop on personal transformation organized by Leadership Card. It was a wonderful learning experience for me from that program. The program was designed not only for working professionals for corporate, but the program was designed for professionals across industries. I was amazed to see the in-depth and rich experience and the energy level from the coaches like Ram Krishnan, Kirandeep Sandhu, Ashish Datta, and Devesh Mohan. These four leaders take us through their own experience while delivering each and every module of the Leadership Card program. The workshop was very interactive. There was an opportunity for every individual to share their own experience and challenges in their journey and get to hear the thoughts and various techniques and tools to address those challenges. Some of the interesting topics were leading self, SWOT analysis, goal setting, vision boards, and personal branding. One of the unique experience for me after attending this workshop was the continuity from the coaches. How they will continue to follow up with you, help you to continue to learn even after the workshop. Overall, it was a fantastic experience, and I wish Leadership Card organization all the best and many more success in their upcoming workshops and trainings. Thank you.
Leadership Card is very close to my heart. Leadership Card is a part of my professional success. My life I can split before Leadership Card, after Leadership Card. After joining the Leadership Card, I have improved a lot. How to handle the people, how to manage the team, how to handle the conflict management, each and every situation, how to analyze this. I am applying this SWOT analysis. So each and I can say definitely is a continuous process and also is a life learning experience. I got it from the Leadership Card. And the important thing is every week they are taking the sessions. So keep on attending the sessions and motivate myself and keep on improving myself. The important thing is I'll get the personal attention from the each and every one of the Leadership Card things. Leadership Card, they are the author of the book and they are the TEDx speakers. They comes with the vast experience like management, CEO, CFO, and the entrepreneur and the sales background and the communication specialist. They have the very good strong credibility. So when I'm looking at the people, I'm getting inspired and I started joining these sessions and getting the benefit of the Leadership Card. Thank you.
Thank you for watching that video. This is some of the testimonials what we have from various people what we have done. And this program, 3-step success framework, is the first of its kind, new program series which are releasing it. Because of that, we don't have exact testimonials for this program as we conduct. Maybe you are the one, some of you here might give testimonials for that. Maybe it will be there. This is based on our earlier program, what we have conducted for the last 2 years. So the 3-step success framework, whatever I covered in the 1 hour or so now is the broader overview of what are all the various steps. As I said, that if you look at this is the steps you take it and you are confident that you can work on yourself and perfectly fine. Even in the world, you look at all the successful people, they have the people to coaches, mentors, and other people to help. Even I have mentor today. I finished a call with my mentor in the morning between 7 to 8 p.m. After that, I'm taking this session. Each one of us need to have that. That is where it is important. Even that you can take a decision what you wanted to do that. And we have this health check, agile implementation, and real-time transformation as a 3 month. Every month we are going to conduct whatever the topics I talked about in the health check. That is on the 2nd of June in person, on 4th of June online, we are going to do that. Agile implementation topics will be on 7th of July in person and 9th of July on online. Real-time transformation 4th of August 23 in person and 6th of online. It is going to be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on all these days. We will do that. You can choose to attend either any in-person program or an online program, depending on your convenience part of it. What is that you want? What is that best suits to you? Normally, we have this workshop done 5,999 as the each of the workshop price, including the GST for the in-person, online 3,999. But for the webinar offer, if you decide to attend all the 3 programs, and we are giving the discount on that, it is going to be, instead of you paying 18,000 rupees, you end up paying only 12,000 rupees, that is 11,999. And for the online, you pay 5,999. We also not expecting you just pay everything at a time and look at it. If you wanted to lock the price by paying first to the first program, that is 3,999. You can pay, attend the health check program. Based that you are absolutely confident and we are adding value to you, then you can pay the remaining part of it for the 2 programs. Because this is the webinar price. We are doing this webinar today, as well as the next week also I will be doing this webinar on Sunday. That is going to be the price only people who attend the webinar and they can make use of it and avoid this. So this is the detail. Basically, it is going to happen spread over 3 months. First program health check starts on 2nd of June, that is in person, it will happen in a hotel. And 4th June, it is on online, like what we are doing it now. Agile implementation happens in person on 7th July and 9th July, it is going to be online. Real-time transformation 4th of August in person and 6th August, it's going to be online. An in-person program, we will look at and do that, and we'll definitely have more participants. We'll see minimum we'll do it for 10 plus participants. If they are there, we will do that program on that. So for those of you want to make the payment, you can do the QR code is there. You can scan this and make this payment. I will leave this for some time. Parallelly, I'm also asking my colleagues Shubham to put, for those of you having a challenge in scanning this QR code and making the payment part of it, you can do it through the Insta module link. That is, he's going to put it into the chat option. You can look at, you can pay either through the Insta module, show the program, and do that. If you are doing an Insta module, it's no problem. It takes care of all your contact number, mobile, everything will be there. If you are making a payment through using this QR code, I would request you to send a mail by taking the screenshot of the payment you made to support at leadership card and your mobile number, because it will not capture any of your contact details in this QR code. For that reason, we need so that we can get in touch with you. While we are here, that this QR code can be there on the line. I wanted to open, if you have any questions, you all have any questions so far, whatever I covered, and if you have any question, feel free to ask me. Let me just pick up this water by the time.
Hello, Ram sir. Prabhat here.
Yes, Prabhat, tell me.
Sir, just wanted to know, is by after before attending the online session of these all 3 HERT program, whether any pre-work chart is you are going to provide for preparation in advance, or during the session you are
We
going
will,
to?
we will tell you what we will do is we'll have a orientation session before starting the actual session. During that time, if any preparation required, anything required, what we will do is we will have a online orientation session. Through that, we will finish all the introduction and other thing in that with the people who are joining in another thing. And any prerequisite is there, we will let you know that point of a time, definitely.
And any handouts will be provided?
Yes, that is what I am going to tell. This is one, there is a QR code, I stopped it. I will tell you what is that you are going to get along with it. Then I will come back. You asked a good question, Prabhat. What we will get is you are going to get lifetime access to the course recording. Whether you are in person, you are attending, or online, we will have that online access, we will give it to you. Then reading material. For each of the chapter, we will have a reading material prepared and given to you. Then lifelong access to exclusive WhatsApp group. We are going to have a WhatsApp group exclusively for success framework. Another thing I am also thinking for the success framework people, we might conduct one of the planning, we are also planning to conduct monthly or a weekly kind of a success framework session. That is what will happen. Then local to global, the 3-step transformation framework, which I have written, that is the book, you will all get it. Monthly Q&A and coaching we will have, which is monthly, all the people who are there attending the program, we will have an exclusive for this group, having the coaching session and the Q&A session. Then accountability partners. Here, what we are trying to look at is when the people join in and they do 2 or more programs with us, then we will, based on the interest levels of the people, you get wide variety of people joining. And we have more than 150 people in our various groups, they are there. We are trying to get them based on your interest level, make them as your accountability partner, so you can start working on that. Then you are also going to get, if all the program you are registering, you get a 3 hours of a personal coaching session from me on that, which we can plan and do that. Whatever may be the problem, whatever may be the challenge you have, we will work, because I'm a CTA certified coach now, and I'm in the verge of getting the ICF certification also for the coaching. Then that is what it happens. Overall, if you look at, there's a worth of 40,000 plus 40,000 plus bonus. Some of them are invaluable, like the lifelong access to the exclusive WhatsApp group. What value you get? It may become a great networking platform with you, wherein you can do businesses within the people as well. That is what will happen. So the accountability partner is another thing. There is no cost spent. Within the 4 or 5 people will group, so that each one of you can discuss your challenges and problems and find solution to your own. Before you come, something is not happening, then come to the monthly group coaching session, wherein we help to give the help you to how you can address that. This is what we hope this helps you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the clarification. Thank you.
These are all the bonuses which you are going to get. And this is the payment link. You can look at and use that and do it. And if you have made payment, let me know. Let me congratulate you. And what does the, before that, I'll come and put the QR code again later. We challenge leaders and entrepreneurs to come out of their comfort zone, unleash their potential, and realize their dreams. That is what we work on, and we're doing it. And how you can continue with us. This is one of the things, card hour, as some of our ex-students talked about. We have the every week Thursday card hour. One of our coaches comes and talks on a different topic. That is where you gain additional knowledge. And we have a personal transformation program. This is our flagship program. We have module-based training. We do that. This is another module-based training of that is the 3-step success framework also. Then we also have communication level 1, communication level 2 as part of the module-based program. Women leadership program, which is going to be launched in July. An online self-paced learning program. All coaches, we have multiple courses, which is as part of the Udemy, which is available currently. That is what you can do that. And some of the other programs we can bring in and do is how to build resilience, self-leadership framework, relationship management, conflict management, team dynamic, business etiquette, gender diversity, inclusion, finance for non-finance, personal transformation, behavioral skill, leadership attributes, organizational culture. These are the things which we can do. This is some of the photographs of our this thing. So now let me take some more questions. If you all have, anyone has got, please feel free to ask me. Happy to answer them. Hope you found this yours useful. This session was useful. You got some ideas. Your fantastic Sunday was with some doses of good inputs. I hope. So if we don't have any questions, that is what I said. I'll just run it through. People who are availing this webinar prize today, when you choose it, you have you can pay this money for one program. You get all these benefits from us for choosing to attend all the 3 programs with us, workshops with us, which is spread across 3 months of a timeline. That's what I had said. Let me just go back to the original one. Health check is going to happen on 2nd of June in person, 4th June online. Agile implementation 7th July in person, 9th July online. Real-time transformation 4th of August in person and 6th of August online. And each of the workshop, which cost 5,999, and the 4,999, which we are charging only to you 11,999, which is for all the 3 courses you decide to do. Even then, you can lock this price by paying for one program 3,999 and 1,999 if it is online. For making the payment, you can use either this link, scan and do it, or you can use any of the link which has been posted in the Insta module. You can do that, or if you want to do bank transfer, you can note down this number and do the bank transfer later. This price is going to be valid till tomorrow 11 p.m. only, not after that. After that, it opens up in the next webinar that we are doing. Lifetime access to the course recording, you will get it. Reading material you will get for each of it. Lifetime access to WhatsApp group, then book local to global 3-step transformation framework, you will get it. And monthly group coaching Q&A on hour, you will get it. Accountability partners. If you are doing only one program, you get 1 hour of coaching. If you are doing all the 3, you will get 3 hours of coaching hours from us. Total value of 40,000 plus a lot of invaluable bonuses. And this is what I talked about. Why we do this is because of this reason. And this is the way you can continue your relationship with us. And as promised, I said I will give you some of the bonuses who are attended today's program. You definitely getting these bonuses, which will be given. We will take the recording from here over there till the end. Recording of this webinar, you will have an access to 7 days. Leadership card WhatsApp community, we send an invite. It is up to you. You wanted to be part of the community, you can accept, or you can leave it also. Today we focus 5, which is the recorded course. In that itself, I have the Focus 5 book, which you can download. Both is there. The only thing is, after going through that, I want you to give your feedback on that. All positive feedback you can write. Any feedback you want me to improve, you can write it to me, the mail ID, which is coming up later. And 30 minutes of coaching session, you will get how you will book. This value is over 10,000 rupees. How you can book. This link also will be sent to you through email ID. On Tuesdays and Fridays, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., you can block my time. So I will be available to have that discovery session and coaching session with you for a 30 minutes of a time. And I thank you all for attending today's online seminar. And we as Leadership Card come with 100+ years of experience worked in diverse field, India and global work experience. Card is the knowledge, accomplishment, reflection, and develop. You acquire the knowledge, you accomplish yourself with that, and start reflecting that so that the radiation goes to many people so that you can start developing the leader continuously. That is an idea behind the card. Leadership training, leadership coaching, and leadership mentoring is what we do, either for individuals or for the organization, which is planning to take their business to the next level. You can contact, this is my number, and the mail ID is the organization mail ID. So for use of the thing, any one of the things you can do. For more details required, you are free to talk to me and discuss with me. So with this, my presentation comes to an end, and I once again I thank each and every one of you for being here and listening to this presentation. And definitely you were a line of how did you felt last 1.5 hours spending time with me. I want you to the chat option or open the video and you can talk to me. Good. As we don't have any more questions here, we will close this session today with this. Thank you very much for joining. Everyone I see, Prabhat is there, Kumar is there, Sujata, Ashish, Vijay Lakshmi, Sumitro, and some others who joined earlier as well. Thank you all. Bye.
Sir, I have enrolled for the course.
Thank you, Prabhat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Could you please send the QR code on the WhatsApp chat also?
Yes.
Can we share it here? It would be ideal.
Yes, yes, we will share. Yeah, Shubham, can you note down Vijay Lakshmi and share it with her? Anyway, you will get the mail also. We will share it along with that. We will do that. Okay.
Okay.
Vijay Lakshmi, we will share it with you. You can put it your number immediately so that Shubham can share that immediately.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Prabhat, welcome. Welcome to Leadership Card, Prabhat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You are
Yes.
you are paid using the QR code or using the Instagram?
Instagram.
Okay, then I will have your contact details and other thing. I will then be in touch with you. Okay.
Yes. Okay, sir. Okay, bye.